Underwater volcano crater full of sharks has erupted. Get ready for a Skarkcano, says NASA in their warning. And this is the satellite image of it in the Solomon Sea, as you can see on the 6 o'clock position. An underwater volcano known to be home to a shiver of sharks has erupted in the Southwest Pacific, NASA reports. NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center tweeted, "You've heard of Sharknado? Now we get ready for Skarkcano." The Kavachi volcano in the Solomon Islands is home to 2 species of sharks. It's also one of the most active submarine volcanoes in the Pacific. And according to the Smithsonian Global Volcanism Program, Kavachi, located some 15 miles south of Vangunu in the Solomon Islands, entered an eruptive phase last October. Images taken by satellite including NASA's Landsat 9 Earth Observatory showed the presence of plumes of discolored water being emitted from the submarine volcano on several days in April and May, and such plumes of superheated and acidic water typically contain particulate matter, sulfur, and particulate matter. Large eruptions have also been observed coming from Kavachi in 2003, 2004, 2007, and 2014, during which periods visible plumes of smoke and ash have been witnessed coming up from the ocean's surface. The volcano is named after a sea god of the people of the New Georgia Islands and is referred to locally as Erupted Kavachi, or Kavachi's oven. It formed as a result of tectonic activity in the region. The volcano lies just 18 miles southwest of the subduction zone, where the Australian plate is sinking under the Pacific plate, partially melting to release magma that rises back up to the surface. The lava released by Kavachi volcano tends to be basaltic, that is, it's rich in iron and magnesium, to andesitic, with higher levels of silica in the content. The volcano is known for undergoing so-called phreomagnetic eruptions, that is, it's in which the interaction of molten rock with the water results in explosive eruptions that release a mixture of steam, ash, volcanic rock fragments, and incandescent bombs. Kavachi's first recorded eruption was back in 1939, and since then the volcano has succeeded in producing ephemeral islands that have subsequently been eroded back into the sea on at least 8 separate occasions. At present, the summit of the volcano lies at a depth of just 65 feet below the surface of the sea, while its base sits on the seafloor at a depth of about 0.75 miles. In 2015, a scientific expedition to the volcano found that Kavachi's crater played home to a surprising variety of marine life, including both silky and scalloped hammerhead shark species. The researchers also reported the presence of the 6-gill stingray around the crater and various communities of microbes that thrive on the sulfur released from the volcano. In 2016 paper detailing their expedition, the researchers wrote, populations of gelatinous animals, small fish, and sharks were observed inside the active crater. This, they said, raised new questions about the ecology of active submarine volcanoes and the extreme environments in which large marine animals can exist. Exactly what impact the recent eruption will have had on the shark population that resided in Kavachi remains to be determined. However, given the frequency of the volcanic eruptions, it's likely that the sharks, if displaced, will return there pretty soon. The full findings of the 2016 study were published in the magazine Oceanography. And this is today's article on Express UK by Ian Randall. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.